Hey there, everybody. This is Austin, the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Tonight I thought we'd just look at some weird pieces of glass. They're not entirely unique. They're pressed glass from relatively well-known companies. Oh, this one's art glass. The clown head right there. That's rainbow glass, and it's a clown head. And those are those are pretty valuable. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I've seen auction results go from like 150 to 500 or maybe even $700. I forget exactly what's what, but yeah, those go for some money. I think I think the higher results are probably older auctions. I think they were like 2012, 2014, something like that. So, possibly not current. I think I saw some pretty current ones that had sold for like 250 or something. So yeah, look out for weird clown heads. I think I saw another couple of colors of those, but yeah. Um so I thought we'd look at some weird pieces of glass, some fun pieces of glass. Let's see how. Hold on one second. Sorry about that jostle. Okay, so, oh, I totally just paper cut myself. What in the world? Instantly. Wow. Wow. That's fair. That's fair. Having a good time so far. All right. So this is Carnival Glass. You see there's an M right here. That's a Moser glass piece. Let me see if I can't make that just a little better there. And I cannot. Why? Let me I just had something for this. What have I done to myself? Oh, wouldn't you just know it, buddy? Wouldn't you just? Okay, hold on. I think we've got this. Some magnifying glasses actually work in front of your camera. I don't know if you knew that or not. But there is an M in a state. I think it's the outline of their state. I forget where they're from. I'm sorry. Oh, but look at that. Look at that iridescence while we're in there, huh? Isn't that a wildly cool thing? So this is a Moser glass, Vaseline glass, Carnival glass, little butterfly dish with fingerprints on every inch of it. So yeah, isn't that pretty fun? It's a neat little dish. We'll have a little competition at the end here. See who shines the most. There's 4 uranium glass dishes out right now. Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking through the camera. I gave myself a heart attack. All right. You know what? I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this bowl first. Oh, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. So I don't know if you know this, but looking through your camera screen while you're doing stuff ruins your depth perception. And that's what just happened there. So this bowl is by Imperial. It's called the Double Dutch pattern. You can see there's 2 windmills in the background. This is a Carnival glass piece. I'd say this is a marigold color. I think that's coming through all right there. It's pretty close. So yeah, you got a little guy fishing in there. What is all in here? I haven't really looked at this without you guys. As always, my fingernails are dirty. Just ignore that. Isn't that a super cool piece? Imperial Glass? Did I say that? I meant to say Imperial. If I didn't, that's my mistake. This is Imperial Carnival Glass. And man, I just love the pattern, the trees, and this is pretty heavy relief. I mean, you can fit your whole fingernail in there. I mean, it's a heavily reliefed piece. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you can see some of the iridescence as we turn it and stuff. And looking at it from the bottom is a pretty big treat too. It clears out kind of in the middle there. And you get to look at all this crazy stuff from the bottom. Isn't that cool looking? It's almost a crime you don't get to look at it that way for most of the time. Super neat. Super neat. I love Imperial Glass. That's really one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite companies since discovering like depression glass and stuff like that. They always have very unique and well done pieces. This fella here, he's a Cambridge glass candlestick. He's pretty neat because let's see. Yeah, you can see that. So it's either uranium or manganese in these. And that's a very neat thing, isn't it? I would have thought manganese, and I still pretty much do. It's just that's a little brighter than I would expect manganese to be. But I'm using a 365 NM UV light, which is exactly what you're supposed to use for the proper fluorescence and stuff. So yeah, that's Cambridge Glass Company Depression Glass candlesticks with, I think manganese. I think we're safe saying manganese in those. And yeah, this rainbow guy, this rainbow, there's stuff inside of him, and you know, I haven't figured out a good way to clean them out yet. I'm actually going to try a few different things pretty soon here. But yeah, this is rainbow glass. This is a clown head. That's really like what they're called. I'm pretty sure that's exactly it. And yeah, they're just goofy things. But apparently collectors will go pretty wild for them. So yeah, look out for that. Another little you've seen it here. The doctor said I'd never learn to read good. All right, let's see who we got here. Let's look at this. This is Wheaton Glass. And, you know, I understand if a lot of people aren't familiar with them. They're from New Jersey. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to lay that down on the table. We're going to have to look at it like that. Because it's a lot cooler than that holder and stuff is giving it credit for. Oh my goodness, there's hair and dirt, dust all over my placemat here. Good Lord, collapsed on me. Oh, jeez. Oh, the technology in this place. I mean, we're coming up, but you know. I mean, every dollar we invest in this stuff is a dollar we don't invest in the technology department of this channel. So, you know, you understand. I think it's more important that we have, you know, this plate than we do a $20 tripod that would actually work all the time. So this is Wheaton Glass. They're from New Jersey. I actually used to get to go to this place as a child. We watched them blow glass and stuff, so it's a very neat thing for me to find. I had no idea they even made anything like this, but this is another Vaseline glass. Yeah, obviously, again, iridescent Carnival Glass. It's a bit much, isn't it? The light seems very bright tonight. Oh, you know what? It's because it's white. It's on white. That's what we're running into there. But now you can see the rainbow sheen just a little better. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty neat thing. Apollo 15 famously did stuff. Had a plate made about him. I'm sorry, Apollo 15. I promise, I appreciate you. I just don't know what you did. I'm sorry. Did you go to the moon? I'm assuming you did, because I see there's a rover right there. And that only makes sense. So this last piece here is by Fostoria. And that's a pretty amazing thing. I believe it's called an heirloom pattern. And you can see the... it's somewhat uneven. I mean, it's not a perfectly formed thing. I think somebody hand stretched these phalanges here. Isn't that very cool? I would describe this as opalescent as opposed to iridescent. Pretty bright boy. Or girl. It's whatever you decide it is after you buy it. That's the deal there. Isn't that cool though? I like looking at magic stuff with you guys. Like that's most of the reason I'm here. I just like looking at stuff and learning about stuff. So if you like looking at stuff and learning about stuff and just having your mind occasionally blown by the weirdness of like a thing or a story or what have you, then this is the place for you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we found each other. Man, is that a cool plate. Jeez. Fostoria. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I said that. Fostoria heirloom pattern. This is a Moser butterfly. Pretty bright little fella. We're not seeing that very well. I think between the light and the carnival effect, it's not gonna go our way. And then we got one more here. Just a little butterfly. Got a Wheaton sticker on him. Let me give you the grand tour here. Let me get you up in it. Isn't that a pretty thing? Wheaton sticker right on it. Nothing broken or anything. That's the way it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be a butterfly on a tree branch, I think. Some custard glass. Yeah, isn't that fun? Isn't it all fun and weird? Oh, well, anyway, this is Austin of the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Hopefully I was showing you something new and something neat. Oh my goodness. Love's request is pickles. Yeah, that's a pretty serious statement when you think about it. This is also Imperial. Yeah, just try and top that, bud. I mean, could you even? No, I don't think so. Love's request is pickles. And isn't that a fantastic thing? Some lacrosse rackets up here. I don't really know what those are, but probably not what I just said. You see it's got an opalescent edge. And yeah, this thing's pretty bright too. In fact, Vaseline glass as a rule is pretty bright stuff. You give that a little shine there and it'll get pretty loud. Yeah, isn't that cool? Little radioactive lady who loves pickles. Very cool dish. Very cool dish. All right, this is Austin, Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I forgot about that dish, so yeah, we'll call it a night. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for coming by.